David is 18 pounds lighter than Pablo. Their total weight is 250 pounds. Find David's weight. You can see that the first thing I did is write my sentence down on the bottom. David weighs blank pounds. I then have to decide what type of problem it is, whole or comparison. I'm comparing, in this problem, David to Pablo. So I'm going to start by making a D for David's bar and a P for Pablo's bar. I'm told that David is 18 pounds lighter than Pablo. So David's bar is, if he's lighter, David's bar is going to be smaller. How much smaller? Well, we're told that it is 18 pounds lighter. So it's 18 smaller. And I'm going to label all the extra that Pablo has as 18 pounds. I'm also told that their total weight is 250 pounds. I label the total and comparison problems on the right here. So 250 pounds. Now I have to take a look at this. Remember, in order to find David's weight, which is my question mark, I have to figure out what just this one part is, what just David's bar is. Now if I take a look at this, I can see that if I take 18 away, if I take this part away, I will end up with 2 equal bars. This part of Pablo's bar is the same as this part of David's bar. So I first have to take 250 and subtract 18 pounds. I end up with 232. Now 232 are my 2 equal parts. I'm going to need to divide by 2 in order to find out what just one part is. And I find out that one part is 116. David is only one part, so I'm going to cross my question mark out and write 116. If I wanted to find Pablo's, which I'm not asked for in this case, but say I did, I would have a third step, which would be adding 116 and 18 together, and I would get 134, and that would be Pablo's weight. But I'm asked for just David, so I need to stop at step 2. David weighs 116 pounds. Let's take a look at another problem here. Aaron saved twice as much as Roger. Maria saved 60 more than Roger. If they saved 600 altogether, how much did Maria save? Well, this problem is actually very much like the last problem that we solved, except we have 3 people in this problem. We're comparing Aaron, Maria, and Roger. So I'm going to make 3 bars. Aaron, Roger, Maria. I'm told that Aaron saved twice as much as Roger. So we know Roger's going to have a certain amount. Aaron saves twice as much. So Aaron's bar needs to be 2 times the length of Roger's. I'm also told that Maria saved 600 more. Maria saved 60 more than Roger. So I'm going to draw Maria's bar a little longer than Roger's and make sure that I label all the extra $60. I have one last bit of information, and that is that they saved 600 altogether. If they saved 600 altogether, I want to know how much did Maria save. So once again, we need to look for equal parts. We're going to be using our unit method to solve this problem, just like we did in the last one. So I'm first going to look and say, well, how can I get it so that I just have an equal amount of units? So my first step is going to be to take my total of 600 and take away the 60. I'm taking this part away. If I take 60 away from 600, I end up with 540. Now if I look at it, I can see, and sometimes it helps to touch each part because a lot of us commonly add up the number of equal units incorrectly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal units. So my second step is going to be to take the 540, which is the total of those 4 equal units, and divide it by 4. When I divide by 4, I get 135. Now that means that there's 135 inside of each and every one of these units because I just found the units for I just found the money that is in just one unit. So this is $135, $135, $135, and $135. My question mark is down here. So I want to find Maria's money. So I have yet a third step to complete. I have to take that $135, which is the amount of the 1 unit, and I have to add $60 to it because Maria has $60 more than Roger. When I add that together, I get $195. Maria saved $195. If you wanted to double check your work, we could add up all of these amounts, and what should we get? We should get 600.